In the shadows of giants, some men stand tall on principle. One such man was John Adams, a founding father, a fierce patriot, a devoted husband, and the second president of the United States, born on October 30th, 1735, in Braintree, Massachusetts. Now, Quincy Adams was the eldest son of a New England farmer and Congregationalist deacon. A precocious boy, he entered Harvard College at the age of 15. Graduating in 1755, he would later reflect, "I must study politics and war so that my sons may have liberty to study mathematics and philosophy." After a brief stint teaching school, Adams pursued law and was admitted to the bar in 1758. The young attorney quickly made a name for himself in Boston, known not only for his sharp intellect, but also his moral compass. In 1770, Adams famously defended British soldiers involved in the Boston Massacre, arguing that even unpopular defendants deserved a fair trial. Despite public outrage, he secured acquittals for most of the accused. It was a deeply unpopular stance, but one Adams took proudly, citing the law above passions. Facts are stubborn things, and whatever may be our wishes, they cannot alter the state of facts and evidence. As tensions with Britain escalated, Adams emerged as a passionate advocate for American independence. He served in both the First and Second Continental Congresses, where his voice rang loud in support of liberty. In 1776, he was appointed to the committee to draft the Declaration of Independence, alongside Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin, Roger Sherman, and Robert Livingston. Though Jefferson penned the primary text, Adams was its fiercest defender and champion on the floor of Congress. While others hesitated, Adams pushed boldly forward. On July 2nd, 1776, the Continental Congress voted for independence. Adams believed that date would be forever celebrated. He was off by 2 days. With the American Revolution raging, Adams was sent to Europe as a diplomat. He secured critical support from the Dutch Republic and helped negotiate the Treaty of Paris in 1783, which ended the war with Britain. After a decade abroad, he returned home in 1788, just as the new U.S. Constitution took effect. In 1789, George Washington became the first president of the United States. Adams, coming in second in electoral votes, became the nation's first vice president, a role he called the most insignificant office ever the invention of man contrived. Still, he served 2 terms under Washington, navigating early political divisions between Federalists and Democratic Republicans. In 1796, Adams was elected the second president of the United States, defeating his old friend and now political rival, Thomas Jefferson. His presidency was marked by turbulence. The quasi-war with France strained foreign relations. The Alien and Sedition Acts sparked domestic controversy. Political factions tore at the seams of the young republic. But Adams also kept America out of war, choosing diplomacy over conflict, a decision that cost him politically but preserved peace. In the bitter election of 1800, Adams lost to Jefferson. It was the first peaceful transfer of power in U.S. history, a testament to the strength of the Republic he helped build. You and I ought not to die before we have explained ourselves to each other. Adams returned to his farm in Quincy, where he lived for another 25 years, the longest retirement of any president until recent times. He rekindled his friendship with Jefferson through an extraordinary letter exchange, reflecting on revolution, governance, and mortality. His beloved wife, Abigail Adams, his confidant and advisor for over 5 decades, died in 1818. He once said, "She is as great a statesman as any of us." On July 4th, 1826, the 50th anniversary of American independence, John Adams died at the age of 90. His final words were, "Thomas Jefferson survived," unaware that Jefferson had died just hours earlier. John Adams lived in an age of revolution and reason. He sacrificed popularity for principle, warred for peace, and helped shape a nation. Though often overshadowed, he was never absent. His legacy endures, not in monuments, but in the republic he helped forge.